Oh, lights.
Where's the VGA cable?
Yes. I forgot about lights. I always forget about lights. How are you all doing? What's up, bro?
I was looking for the VGA, bro, so I can plug my PC in.
Is it not there?
It is hiding, bro.
Ah, hidden. How's everyone doing? Welcome to the Phony Show. If you've not been here before, then basically we take your calls, have your thoughts on the City Extra, the City Extra game, on the City match. My brain's a bit at the moment. Half that still in, penalty miss. Dara's fuming. Yeah, I think a lot of people will be fuming as well. I'm just, if you know what I'm doing, I'm actually just like, we're just still sorting things out. LB can't actually hear me. Can you hear me now, Bray?
I can hear you now, Bray.
Hear me now. The subs nearly cost us a game tonight. Fucking terrible, Brendan says.
Well, I've got to say, bro, I didn't want to say it during stream because I didn't want anyone to be like, oh, why are you getting on his chase? But I thought, I don't know whether it was just a coincidence or what, but I thought when Jesus came on, we just went trash. I'm not saying it was Jesus' fault. I'm just saying from that moment.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
I thought we went really bad. I don't know why. Right, okay. Most people are already in the waiting rooms. That's cool. We've limited it to 16 people. There's 2 spots left, guys. If you want to get involved, get there quick. Because there's only 2 spots left.
There's a lot of people in that waiting room.
Now there's 3 people. So yeah, get there quick time.
Bring up Balotelli that don't miss penalties. Yes, that's what we need to do. Isn't he in like Serie B now? Something like, is it a dead club? Because weren't Barnsley looking at signing him or something? Or was that a joke or something? Yaya Toure was a beast at Penn's Ocean Rage. He was sick. I think we should give Stein a break. He's been good for so long. We don't know what Pep said to the subs. Maybe just to see the game out. Potentially. But we definitely wasn't controlling the game in the second half. It was having a bad time in that second half. Kylie's in Serie B. Yeah, it's a weird one that how Balotelli's gone to Serie B. I feel like he had everything to be one of the best. I think he's just he's one of these players where the attitude gets the better of him. Would you take Balotelli back at the club? Would you take him back, bro?
No.
Not even as just like a joke.
Nah. Because this ain't joke season, isn't it? We're legit on it. We could win the quad this year.
Yeah, exactly.
We could win the quad, man. We don't need players like that at our football club right now.
Didn't you nearly join Leighton Orient? Weren't you training at their training ground for a bit? Mark the Blue, why the hell didn't KDB take the pen, guys? Honestly, Mark, I have no idea.
Shocking.
When we got the pen, I said to LB, I was like, 100% KDB in it. And you was like, yeah, we both said KDB. And then it just didn't happen, innit? And then we seen Sterling there, and I was just like, oh no.
It's just stupid. That was absolutely just ridiculous. You know what I mean? If you're 2-0 up, then I can kind of accept it. But it wasn't even the last kick of the game. And you see what happened after it. They put the keeper up. You know what I mean? They could have scored there. Now look, fortunately for us, you know, we won the game. So whilst I think people will still talk about it, it's not like a massive thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
however,
it's not be all end all, but it's
that
just
can never, ever happen again.
It's just we shouldn't have, that was a risk that didn't need to be taken. We should have just let Kev have it. Kev, obviously being the captain on the pitch tonight, might have said to Sterling, someone said in the chat before actually that he might have give it to Sterling to give him some confidence, but that's obviously, that would have backfired massively for him. Max, if KDB took it, then I could have got even more points on the fantasy. Honestly, in the chat and the live stream, everyone was saying 2-0 KDB last minute winner. Last minute second. And then it could have happened. Imagine the scenes. Also, bro, that guy that apparently bet $3,000 has just lost his bet, hasn't he?
Why? What did he bet, bro?
Didn't he bet 4-0?
Did he? He put £4,000. Yeah.
$3,000 on it being 4-0, I think.
That's a madness. Bet responsibly, isn't it? That's what they say, bro.
Buster Genius says I think KDB was shattered. To be fair, he was working hard, but I don't know, man. Max says I'm looking at one of your guys' posts. Nothing about Sterling, but all of our fans just continuous hate. I just don't understand. Back our players. Yeah, you always get that though.
Why? What's happening?
People hating on Sterling. Twitter's a toxic place. So if someone misses a penalty,
I don't blame Sterling necessarily. To be fair, right? Honestly, I blame someone like Kevin De Bruyne because Kevin De Bruyne is a leader in that team. He should understand the situation. He should be going up to Sterling and saying, "I'm sorry, mate, but you're not taking this penalty." You got Ilkay Gundogan on the pitch and you got Kevin De Bruyne on the pitch. Both far superior penalty takers. I don't blame Sterling because it's not his fault. Well, it's his fault, but you know what I mean? We all know that he's got that. I think he's the first player to miss 3 penalties in a row in the Premier League. I blame the more senior players, the captains in there. You know what I mean? For allowing that to happen. Kevin De Bruyne, Ilkay Gundogan should be getting together. They're saying, you know what I mean? There's still 2 minutes left in this game. Should we really be letting him take the penalty?
And like someone just said then, you could see it in Sterling's eyes, innit? That Brendan. You could see that he was bricking it, and that's true. That he didn't look confident, but end of the day, we got the win, innit? We got the win at the end of it. John Stones on pens now. Edison on pens from now. Fez says, let's be positive. De Bruyne, Bernardo, and John Stones were fantastic tonight, and Phil Foden. Honestly, they were sick tonight.
Yeah,
it was so good. I was so buzzing from.
Right, guys, we have got a couple of new people coming on the show, so just remember, guys, make sure you speak to us through the Discord server and listen to us through there. Make sure you mute your YouTube so we don't get any background interference, so it's all cool and chill. We'll try and keep the calls to around 2 minutes again, guys, so make sure you have your say. Don't ask us questions, innit? If you know, it's on here for a reason, innit? If you want to ask us a question, it's fine, but do we want to hear what you've got to say?
Don't have a conversation with us. That's not allowed.
Right, ready whenever you are, bro.
No, his neighbour's bad trim equals bad pen.
To be fair, I actually think his trim is slowly getting better.
See, you said this last time, and then you backfired, you U-turned and was like, nah, it's dead again.
When did I say that?
Because remember at first, and then you was like, I'm playing the long game, and then when we seen him again, it looked trash.
Yeah, no, I think it looked a little bit better than it did a few weeks ago tonight.
Yeah, I think the longer it gets, the better it gets. I wonder if he's going to go full Ake. Speaking of Ake, someone asked where's Ake. He's injured, mate, along with Laporte. Right, bro, are we ready?
Let's go.
First up is Srinath. There. Yes, Srinath.
Hello.
How you doing, mate?
Oh, I'm fine. I'm just very tired. It's 4 a.m. in Singapore.
4 a.m.
Mate, what are you doing up
What
on
are you
this
doing
phone
ringing
show?
me and Lewis?
Why are you not in bed, bro?
I mean, this is my first time joining the phone-in show, and I just had to talk about the game because I was thinking I got school tomorrow, so I might as well just join.
Right, okay then. Well, what have you got to say then, pal?
You get your point
do you make,
out.
what do you make of that game?
Well, the only positive from that game was that the defense, well, it is reliable. I totally trust the defense now.
Mm.
It's just that I got 3 points, which was Mahrez, Rodri, and we need a striker. Mahrez was just losing the ball so many times, and he missed a lot of chances. So was Rodri. Rodri was losing the ball in the midfield, and he was leading to a lot of counter attacks. And thank God for Stones. He made a brilliant tackle against Mope, was it?
Yeah, seen that.
If he didn't make that tackle, that would have been a goal. We are lucky that it was just Brighton, and if that was a top 6 club, we would have been so dead.
Yeah, it wasn't the best performance, was it? But that defence is giving us a platform to kick on. And as I said in the live stream, we can go into matches now, and we don't really want to be doing it, but we can play badly.
Yeah.
We can have bad performances, but still get the win. Do you think we would have won that game last year?
No, absolutely not. With Otamendi running after Mope, no way. He would fall before he even makes the tackle.
Yeah, that's true. That Otamendi straight on the floor.
No, it's true, man. I don't think we would have won that game last year. I think we would have drawn, maybe even lost. And this defence at the moment, it's amazing.
It's so solid.
It's so good. Srinath, what other points? You got any other points?
Yeah. My other point was, I didn't know why Sterling was taking the pen. I thought De Bruyne is taking the pens.
Well,
Yeah.
And Sterling, of all places you want to go top bins, like his last 3 pens, he missed it. I don't know why he want to go and showboat by finishing. It's the last kick of the game. It will seal us the W. But then he goes on to sky it.
I don't think you'll be alone on that one. I think a lot of people have something to say with that, bro.
But I think that was done because I don't know, maybe De Bruyne is missing pens and he's not that high in confidence, and he want to give Sterling the boost because he needs to start scoring. Because I just look at the stat, our highest scorer is Foden, and he hasn't started that many games. Then the following one is Sterling, and I haven't seen Sterling perform very well in a very long time. And honestly, in the Prem, it might work, but I'm scared when we go to the Champions League because recently we are 1 goal FC. All we do is just score 1 goal and try to defend. I thought that was over because we have been scoring 2-3 goals in the past few games, but then we are back to square one. We need to get a striker. We need to get Haaland in summer. If not,
exactly. We'll have to see what happens. This defense is.
Aguero is just so unlucky. He gets injured, and when he comes back, he gets quarantined, and when he comes back, he just gets injured again. I don't think Jesus can take all the responsibility.
Yeah, I agree.
I agree, Srinath. We'll have to see how it develops, but that defence is giving us a good platform, man. Good call, bro. Thanks a lot for coming on. Speak to you again soon, mate.
Yeah. Cheers.
Nice
Thanks,
call
mate.
there.
Cheers, mate.
First time he's been on the show.
Yeah, it's first time. You wouldn't think it's his first time. would you?
To be fair,
That's
though,
smashing it.
he said Rodri. He didn't think Rodri had a good game. I thought Rodri.
I thought
had
Rod was okay. He only lost the ball like once, twice.
Yeah, I thought Rodri was all right, to be honest.
I thought he
Right,
was decent today.
let's keep these calls coming, otherwise we'll be here till 5 a.m. like that, like Srineth, and I ain't been up till 4 a.m. like Srineth is.
Yes. So next is Gina.
Yes, Ginan, how you doing, bro?
Oh, he's bunned it. Yes, Gina, how you doing, mate?
Yes, guys, how you doing?
Oh, good,
I'm
man,
good.
how good. What were you making of that performance? Bit of a weird one, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a scrappy win, to be honest. I think it would have been so much easier if we took a lot more of our chances.
Yeah. It looked like a lot today. I don't think things just weren't. The last little bit just wasn't clicking. Do you know what I mean? Like the finishing, the last. Do you know what I mean? Getting the ball into the back of the net. That part, the crucial part of that game, just wasn't working. But I don't think there's immediate like. Do you know what I mean? Panic mode. People shouldn't be in panic mode. At the end of the day, we got the win and our defense is solid.
Yeah. That defense is giving us a real good platform, innit, Gina?
Yeah, like I said, like the defense this season compared to last season, if it was last season, I'm pretty sure we'd have dropped points. Draw or loss, we'd have dropped points. But this season, because of that solid defense, it gives us a base. So we could still score one goal to still win a game.
Yeah. See, that's it. That's the difference between this season and last season, isn't it? What do you think about Gabby Jesus' performance? His coming on the pitch. Think he made an impact?
When he first came on, he lost the ball plenty of times, didn't he?
Yeah.
Too many times.
So yeah.
Do you think we could have done with someone like Fernandinho on the pitch?
To be honest, I think I think Fernandinho needed a rest for this game. Maybe he should start against Palace though, because Rodri was losing the ball quite a few times today.
Yeah, I actually liked Rodri's performance today, but I'm not against. You know what I mean? Fernandinho starting. We predicted Fernandinho starting this game, and Fernandinho is smashing it recently. Do you think games like this are highlighting the fact that we do need a striker, or do you think stick with the false nine?
To be honest, I think playing a false nine against Brighton didn't really get that. To be honest, I think we would have better off playing Jesus out first. I reckon because against teams who defend a lot, I think. And having an out-and-out striker is better. Yeah,
well, we said this on our preview. We was unsure what to go with because of that exact thing that you just said there. So it was, but we at the end of it, we ultimately went with the false nine, didn't we, bro? Because we thought stick with winning ways.
Yeah, but the starting the striker was in my mind, and I thought in the end, I think we got lucky with it. Really, you know what I mean? We didn't have that. I mean, to be fair, we did have chances. You know, Mahrez one was he shot.
We did.
Kev's chance, Bernardo's chance. We had chances.
Mahrez, Cancelo, even Cancelo's one when he, so many chances, and then just not putting them on the back of the net, and it's just like
madness, isn't it?
Absolute
madness. But the
madness.
Sterling miss on that penalty. Oh mate, what are you thinking? How many top corners are you actually gonna aim for? You miss every single time. I'd rather give it to Edison. If you're not gonna give it to De Bruyne, give it to Edison. I'm pretty sure he can take penalties.
I'd love to. Apparently, he can take 6 penalties in it. I'd love to see it, but I don't think we ever will.
Yeah, that penalty is going to be talked about a lot. Any other points, Ginan?
No, I think that's it. To be honest, next game Palace, so all focus on that one.
Yeah, move forward.
Focus
because we need to come by the end of January. We need to be unbeaten.
I agree.
Yeah, I agree. At the end of the day, end of January, you're not going to look back at this and think, "Oh, we played rubbish that game, but got the 3 points." You're going to think, "Oh, we got throughout January, we got the 3 points." Do you know what I mean? We need to. It's not how we win. It's getting the win.
True. And February is a really important month, so we've got to put these wins, so we can build on that.
Yeah,
I agree
massively.
I agree, Gina. Nice one, bro.
Yes,
Thanks for coming on as always.
No, yeah, take care, guys.
Cheers, Jan. See you in a bit.
That penalty is going to be talked about a lot. I have
a lot of feeling. A Mystic Egg.
Yeah, the Mystic Egg, bro. It's telling me something. It's telling me people are not happy.
Yes, right. Next up, we have Rushiel.
Yes.
New member. Became a member a couple of days ago, is that right?
I think so, yeah.
I remember I approved him into serve at like 4 a.m, bro. But maybe his time zone is different. We didn't ask Gina what time it is for him. Yes, Rushiel. How you doing, mate? Can you hear us, Rushiel?
Can you hear us?
Ooh.
Rushiel.
Oh.
Yes, Rushiel, mate. How you doing?
Hello.
You right, mate? Rushiel.
Hello.
You okay?
Can you hear us? Are you I think is he listening to us on YouTube?
Yeah.
Are you
Are you listening to us on YouTube or Discord, mate?
From Discord only.
Right, okay. Well, I think it's a little bit laggy, so you just tell us what you think about that game. Give us your thoughts on the match.
The game was actually very scrappy and we did nothing. So some of our players, they were just sitting around and they were doing nothing. Whereas the other players, they were doing all the jobs. How can you expect Kevin De Bruyne? He's going. You want him to score goals. You want him to create chances. You want him to defend. You want him to play as a centre back. He can't do all the things. He's a human. The same with Bernardo Silva. Stones was coming ahead because Maras wasn't doing anything. Actually, I'm too tired of Maras. He cuts in. He tries a shot and it misses. Came out.
Yeah. What else do you think was the problem in trying to get some more goals? You think it was just a case of Mahrez, or you think anyone else in the team wasn't doing enough?
So Maras only, and I think Maras was not playing well because that tactics don't suit him. So Maras probably cuts in, and he expects someone to overlap.
Yeah. Yeah, I see. Give us some positives then, Rashil. Give us some positives from the game. What were you liking about that?
It's like some of our players are doing pretty hard work. Stones as well. Diaz is playing well.
Yeah.
Zinchenko played well today too. Foden is playing well. So it's like our core as well, but it's just the other players who need to put some nice performance or even an average performance. We saw that in Burnley and Fulham, I think. Yeah, Maharaj played well. Then, like all people played well. Yeah. Actually, I was actually very scared when this game was going on because Pep had given a warning, and every time he gives a warning, we either lose or we draw. It happened in Crystal Palace and Leon.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we ground it out tonight. I think these are the type of games that you can look back at the end of the game and go, that was a big win. That, you know what I mean? Not necessarily in terms of goals. However, we didn't play great, and there are still some things there that weren't good about the match, i.e. the penalty. That was just a bad situation, but we still got the win. That was the absolute main thing. The goals, good performances. That's a nice to have situation, but the points on the board, that's always the most important thing.
I completely agree.
Yeah, it's a madness. Crazy. Rashil, thanks a lot for coming on, man. Obviously new member, so I appreciate you, and hopefully speak to you again soon. Yes. Right, okay.
Next up.
Let's go. Oh, I think we got a new member, bro.
Yes, we did. Ben Golden. Yes. He said, apologies, lads. Just renewing the initial membership. But now, Ben, have a look at your name. You've got a silver badge. Look at that.
Badge.
Lovely silver badge. Get that polished off. Better than that bronze one, isn't it? Bronze one's still good, though. Wait till you get that gold. It's shining, it, bro. No one yet has got, what's the first one? Emerald. Emerald's big, isn't it? Emerald's big.
I think emerald's a sick colour, mate. I love an emerald.
Emerald, it is nice. That probably should have been the 2-year. He put the shock face in the chat. Yeah, Steve Black, a win is a win. I agree, mate.
Definitely.
Completely agree. A win is a win. Doesn't matter how you get there. It's all about getting that 3 points. Right up. Next is Radar. Can I get a radar, please?
Can I get a radar? Can I get a radar, please? Yes, radar.
Hey, you hear me?
Oh yeah, loud and clear, mate. What do you make of that game?
Solid. We won. That's what matters.
Yep.
Not too impressed. 1 goal in it.
Yeah.
The last couple of minutes were not good, and mate, Sterling, that miss was shocking. Who let him take the penalty?
Well, that's what
Why
I'm
would you
saying.
let him take the penalty?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
If both Kevin and Gunde were on the pitch.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I think for me, I'm always like, on a penalty, the main thing is just hit the target, right? Hit the target, make the keeper make a save, right? But in that situation with a couple minutes left, I'm not frustrated at Sterling in that situation. Yeah, I think he should have hit the target. I'm looking at players like Gundogan, Kevin De Bruyne, and I'm saying to myself, why are these players not going, nah, you're not taking it? You know what I mean? You've got a crap record. You've missed your last 2. We're the best penalty takers at the club. We need this. We need these 3 points. For me, I'm looking at them players to stand up, radar, and show a bit of balls. You know what I mean?
True. The captain, right? He should have gone in and he should have made his point clear. That right.
Yeah.
We may be 1-0 up, but there's still time for them to counter, and they almost did. They almost got a goal back, and if you can't score that penalty, then you put yourself at risk because their goalkeeper had gone forward. And what if they equalise? That'd be heartbreak. And Sterling would be in the mud if that had happened.
Oh, yeah.
He's lucky he did.
100%. But it's just a weird thing. When you've got players
how can you be so terrible where you can't even hit the target from 6 yards out? I mean, we remember what he did against Leon. You can't be doing that again and again.
Nah, when does it stop, innit? When does it stop? And when you've got players like Gundogan and Kevin De Bruyne, and like Lewis said, Gundogan's like, he's a proven penalty taker. You know what I mean? He's done it in big situations, so surely he can do it against Brighton. Yes, he has missed before, but still, he's a much better penalty taker than Raheem Sterling. I don't understand how it fell to him. And then did you see Raheem's face? He didn't look like he wanted it.
Yeah. Just a bizarre decision. Well, what else you reckon, Radar? What else do you make of the game?
Otherwise, our defence had a pretty good game. Rodri had a pretty solid game as well. That tackle where he took out Mopai from behind, that was a solid challenge as well. It really shows you what kind of confidence Stones has got now that he's playing well. He's keeping these massive clean sheets and not conceding. That's got to be massive for him. And I'm really happy for Stones. He's turned his career around. He's playing the best football he's ever played.
I agree. How much do you think Diaz is a part of that?
Absolutely a huge part. Diaz is our signing of the season, and I'm not saying that because he's an immense defender. I'm saying that because he gave us John Stones back. He gave us Johnny fucking Boders back, mate.
Yeah, he did. Another thing that I think is not said about John Stones is he's actually managing to stay fit as well. He's not getting injured like he used to. Touch wood. Touch everything that is wood.
That's the thing for John.
Don't be
needs to stay
jinxing
fit.
it,
Yeah, I know. Mad. Radar, anything else, mate?
No, mate. That was it for me. Great to see you doing well.
Cheers, mate.
Back after a few minutes.
Thanks a lot, man.
All right, cheers.
Cheers, Radar. Appreciate
it. Great call there from Radar.
Yes, speaking facts. Pure facts.
Loic says class caller. Marcel says up the radar.
Up the radar. Yes, radar.
I've seen something and I forgot to ask it. Someone said ask Radar if his radar picked up the ball yet from penalty.
Can you ask if Radar's radar picked up the ball from Sterling's pen?
Right.
Yeah.
Barca G, he says, I think the penalty for Sterling was supposed to be a confidence builder. Completely agree. However, it was completely in the wrong circumstances. If we were 2-0 up in that situation, I'm all for it. But we're 1-0 up with still 90 seconds to go. It was not the right time. We need, confidence. Building confidence is when the game's dead. That game was not dead. So that was... I agree. I think that's what we were doing. However, it was completely inappropriate.
Yeah. Harris is going to get hyped for Fulham's Adarabayo. He's playing today, isn't he?
Yeah, is he doing good, Harley? I don't know. I've not seen much of Fulham. I don't know if he's doing good. So let us know, innit? Right, let's go to Aaron Bray.
Yes, next up is Aaron. Yes, Aaron. How you doing, mate?
Hello.
What are you making of the game?
I feel like we weren't clinical enough in the final third.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I mean, the false nine thing, I feel like we've got to change it for the Crystal Palace game.
Why, bro?
I just start Jesus and put Delap on the bench because when Jesus came on, he didn't play that well as a left mid.
Yeah, see, in the preview, we discussed this and, we ended up saying just stick with the winning thing. However, I also thought we might struggle without a striker tonight, so I kind of backed that.
We said this, didn't we?
Yeah, so you'd play Jesus up front against Palace then, would you?
I feel like we got away with it today. Because, no disrespect to Brighton, but they're not like a good team, like attacking wise.
Yeah, I agree.
With the Sterling penalty, I don't want him to be punished too much, but I was hoping he would score to gain his confidence back.
Yeah, I agree, but do you not think it was the wrong moment, Aaron? Because it was still, the game wasn't over, the game wasn't won. Do you not think it was it was inappropriate? Do you not think it was the wrong time?
Yeah, that's right. I mean, it's not like we're comfortable in the game. They still had the chance to equalise after that miss.
Yeah, we spent the last 20 minutes or so on the ropes a little bit. They were pressing us. They looked like they were the more likely team to score.
I didn't like see like what happened. Like if Sterling took the penalty off De Bruyne or if De Bruyne told him to take it.
Yeah, I'd be interested to know how it came about, how it fell to Sterling's feet. Do you know what I mean? How did the decision? What decisions were made for him to end up with it over other players? It is a weird one, and like Lewis said before, it's something that's going to be spoke about for a while now. And I don't think
the only way he can redeem himself is if he was to score against Crystal Palace on Sunday.
Yeah. Yeah, and because that'll be a massive confidence booster for him. Because at the end of the day, his confidence will be shot now.
Yeah,
it's backfired.
I'd drop Mahrez on Sunday right wing, and I'd probably play Torres or Bernardo there.
I think I'd like to see Torres get back in the team. He's back now, isn't he? So I think he might play.
Yeah, but today we played. It felt like we were playing 5 midfielders and 1 winger.
Yeah,
with the lineup.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, this is like game 1 out of the 6 where I feel like we can get 18 points in.
Yeah, I totally agree.
100%.
And it's a win, isn't it, Aaron? Yeah, people are a bit like...
Yeah. I can't moan about 3 points, but
no.
I was hoping today would be like 4 or 5-0, but we can't always get it that way.
That's exactly correct.
Exactly.
And that's what I said before the game. I said the main thing is get the win. If we can have a good performance and get 5 goals, as you say, Aaron, mint. But the main thing is to get the win. Any other points, bro?
Yeah. Do you feel like we'll be able to continue this form like until like February?
Why not, bro?
Yeah, I back us.
I'm not seeing
our
defense. I'm not the defense. I keep saying this, but the defense gives us a platform, Aaron, to kick on. We can go into games and play crap, and we can still win because our defense is on it. What about you? Do you think we can get the 18 points?
I believe we can, and we just must be clinical because in one of those games we can easily be finished by a team that's got a good forward.
Yeah, completely agree. Aaron,
100%.
sick call, bro. Nice
Sick call.
one. Speak to you again soon, man. Thanks a lot for coming on.
Cheers, Aaron.
Thank you.
Class call.
See you in a
People are loving the calls, bro. People are like, the callers are spitting facts. They're spitting big facts.
Cat out 123. I think he's Aaron's fanboy, bro. He's got his own little fanboy.
Oh, I wish Aaron was on the call forever. Yeah, Aaron's got fans.
That's nice.
Bro, I got news.
Hit me with the news.
The waiting room has been locked off.
Everything getting locked off.
Normally we do it earlier, and I just checked it, and there's still bare people in there. So I was like, "Ras, unless I'm going to end up like Swineth 4 a.m. in Singapore,
we need to lock it down.
Lock that off. So if you're in the waiting room, you will get on. Just wait for me to message you to let you know when you're going to get on.
It's shut down.
Let's keep taking on. By the way, thanks a lot everyone for keeping to like the 2 minutes type thing. It just helps us get through all the calls in it. Because the quicker that people get on and get off, the more
people we can take, and the more
people come on and talk for 10 minutes, then we're gonna get through like 4 calls, which is shit. So
yeah, I agree.
Appreciate everyone in getting their facts, and that's why I say try not to ask us too many questions, isn't it? Because we want to hear your
you don't want to hear us just chatting. You can hear that on our videos and that. By the way, we have a new member. We got a new member during that call.
I didn't
Harry
see it, bro.
Duncan, welcome to Tier 1, mate. I mean, the Discord is in the top of the community tab on YouTube if you want to go and join that. So join the Discord. The waiting room is locked off. I don't know if you got in time. But for people that never get on, we always prioritise for the next stream, innit? The next one. Right, okay. Dara is next, and apparently he's seething.
He's seething?
Yeah.
We just won. We got the 3 points. This will be interesting. Let's hear what he's got to say. Yes, Dara. Apparently he's seething. Tell us why, bro.
Look, I'm fuming, but I'm not going into the penalty.
Okay. Oh.
There's been enough said about it. It's over. We got the win, but I'm just fuming over Mahrez, really.
Over Mahrez?
Okay, talk to me about
that. I thought it was fucking shite, mate, right? Wasn't passing it. Well, he passed it in a very odd situation, but there was one time in particular that sticks to my mind, among others, when he was going through, De Bruyne was like, I think it was nested between 2 defenders. Mahrez could just put it ahead of him, just kept dribbling. He'd done it 2 or 3 times. That really annoyed me. And he kept going through. Sorry, he went through, and then he put away, didn't he? After being open for about 20 minutes, and kept dribbling it instead of just finishing it.
Yeah, it makes it difficult, doesn't it, to defend him sometimes when he's in that situation, right? He has to score. All right, maybe not to go. He's got to try and bend it in the corner, and he's actually put it so wide. It's unbelievable.
Nearly put out for a throw-in.
The thing is as well with Mahrez, right? On his left foot, you'd back him all the time. You'd think he's got one of the best left foots in the Prem. You'd expect him to whip it into that corner there, and it just didn't. It was like flat, wasn't it? flat and wide, and I was just like, oh no. What other than Mahrez, Dara? What else did you make of the game? Happy with the 3 points?
Yeah, you'd have to be. You'd have to be happy with 3 points regardless how you get.
Yeah.
So I'm happy with that. I'm really not happy. Like how it's not even just Mahrez exclusively. It's some of the other players. Like Jesus came on, done nothing. But I think the way he was gassed very early, though, I think that was I think that's COVID has obviously not helped him, but I don't think he'll be pressing as much as he.
That's true.
That is true. That is true.
Completely forgot about
That's
that.
just.
Yeah.
Another thing to think about on that side of it is when Gundogan came back, he wasn't like the way he is for quite a bit. It took him like 3 or 4 games to actually get decent again.
Yeah, I back that. What do you make of Rodri, Daryl? People saying some people are saying he had a good game, some people are saying he had a crap game. I thought he did all right.
I'm usually the biggest shy talker about Rodri, but I thought he was pretty good.
Yeah. I thought it was all right today. He didn't lose the ball that much, and I mean, I thought it was all right.
Yeah.
I think
He lost the ball once, and that was it. That's in my memory. That was it.
Yeah, I think that's the one that people will be thinking about as well. That one time when they
because
they
it
broke
happened so
off.
late in the game. It's gonna be stuck in their heads.
Yeah, madness. Any other points, Dara?
No. That's it. I've vented on my anger.
Time for bed.
Yeah. No, it was
Going for sleep.
Yeah, no, I feel it. There was something. The thing that's good about this, right, is we can come out and we can be like, oh, that wasn't great. However, we still got the win, and that was the crucial
that's the
bit,
important part, innit?
Got that win, and now we can look back and we can look at stuff that we need to improve on, which there certainly is a lot to improve on. But you want to be getting that win in it. That's absolutely critical.
Yeah.
But it's good to see solidity as well. It's good to see how good we are at the back, because I thought Stones was great.
Oh yeah, made a big tackle, didn't he? At one point, I think it was on a Molpie. He made a big tackle. But yeah, it's just solidity, man. It's giving us that base. Dara, sick call, bro. Speak to you again soon.
Cheers, boys. Nice.
Yes.
Yeah, I completely agree. John Stones is absolutely mint at the moment, and he's unplayable. Is this the best you've ever seen John Stones?
It is the best I've ever seen.
This is the best I've ever seen John Stones in my life, and I just think he's so sick.
Yeah, it is the best I've ever seen John Stones, bro. He's just smashing it.
Next, bro.
Next, bro.
Is B Moons. B Moons, I've gamer tagged him, bro. yes, Joe. How do you, mate?
I'm doing good.
What your thoughts on the game?
Pretty shocking, pretty poor. I think it's same old. We get loads of chances. We take one, we spoon a few, and then we see what happens from there, really. I mean, I agree with Dara. Mahrez, I thought, had a pretty poor game. I thought he started all right. Our right-hand side for the first 15 minutes was pretty good, I thought. With Mahrez coming inside, De Bruyne coming outside to help, and Cancelo overlapping. I thought it was pretty good. But Mahrez sort of died off a little bit and never really got back into the game, and then he missed that chance. So
yeah, he seemed a bit frustrated when he came off. I don't know if that was because of his own performance and that. And I feel like he was playing on the left side as well for a bit, and I didn't like that. I don't know why he's changing it up like that. Like, why switch up? It might have been to try and get him into a game a bit more after a bit, but I don't know. It was a weird one. What do you think about the missed chances? Do you reckon it's an issue? Do you reckon it's a big issue that we need to be looking at, or do you reckon it's just that this one game things just weren't hitting off right?
if our defence is still, like 18, 19, like last season, then it would be more of a problem than it is. We're all right because we're keeping a lot of clean sheets and not conceding overly too many chances at the moment. But I can see when we get to that February schedule where it's, all goes out the window and we play like everybody in the space of like 4 weeks, I think it could become a problem.
Yeah, I think if it continues, then it's something that you look at and go, yeah, we're in the mud here because we can't score goals. However, when you look at our defence, it's kind of, at the moment, it's saving us. And like LB always says about the Ferguson quote in it, where he's saying about the defence wins your titles. So it is doing us bits.
So one thing I would say about that, though, right, a bit of a challenge, yeah, is that against the bigger teams, they're not just going to sit there. So they should come out and you should get more chances and you should get more space when you get the chance. So the quality of the chances actually might be better against the better teams because they give you more of an opportunity. You know what I mean? And I think we've seen that against Chelsea. We've seen it against United. We have a lot of chances.
Nice, bro.
So, yeah.
Nice analysis, bro. Where did that come from?
I don't know, bro.
You got a headache, bro?
Someone in chat, innit? I seen someone in chat put it in chat and then I hid him and then I just robbed the comment.
Hide them and steal the comments.
Bloody hell. Yes, Joe, anything else, bro? Any other comments? Any other views?
Can't think of anything else apart from I think Cancelo and Zinchenko got really high up at times. I think they just need to calm it a little bit when it comes to the final, like 20 minutes of a game.
Yeah,
definitely.
There was one time in particular, Zinchenko was miles at the pitch, and they just played a simple ball over the top, and it dragged Diaz out, and someone else did it on the other side. Cancelo went charging up the pitch, and then they just dinked it down the wing, and then Stones ended up getting dragged out on the right back. I totally agree. They've got to switch on a little bit, be a bit more calm, a bit more experienced in that situation, because that could have cost us. There's a lot of things that could have cost us tonight, and this is why Pep needs to have a real. He needs to look at that game again. He needs to watch that game again on telly tomorrow and look at some of the problems that we had, because on another day we could have been punished. Now, we did extremely well to get the 3 points, and I'm buzzing about that, but you know, we do need to look at some of them issues, like the two fullbacks bombing forward at 75 minutes. That's a bit weird.
That's weird.
I agree, Joe.
Cancelo playing at number 9, pressing in the 90th minute, highest player up the pitch.
Yeah, weird that.
Weird stuff. Mint call. Thanks a lot, Joe. Speak to you again soon, pal.
Cheers, mate. See you later.
Cheers, Joe. See you in a bit.
Yeah, buzzing. Everyone's like, it's a bit of a weird feeling, isn't it? It's a bit of a weird feeling because yes, we're buzzing that we got the win. However, I think everyone just wants to see the old City back, where we just go out and dominate and smack a team 5, 6, 7-0. And we've not seen that for so long.
I think we are in, as much as we'd say, we are in this weird transitional phase, innit, with Guardiola. I mean, we have switched up our tactics. We've switched up a lot of stuff. It'll take a few players to adapt them kind of tactics, and I feel like we are needing a few players. I hate saying that. You know, I mean, go out and buy players. That's how you win. We are needing a few players. We don't have a left back. Zinchenko is doing all right though, but I don't know. I just feel like we do have missing links.
If you think about it though, guys, and you can look at this one of two ways. Mahrez should have scored. We missed a penalty, and Bernardo hit the post, and Kevin had a couple.
And
chances
Cancelo had a glorious chance. It could have been a big scoreline.
It wasn't, but we got the win, and that's what Hugh just said. Hugh said, "True champions win when they're not playing well." It's completely true. You need to grind out the wins when you're not playing well, and at the moment we're doing that. And the good thing is, if we can keep putting these crappy little wins together, hopefully pick up a little bit more form, get a few more goals, go into that February month, top of the league. And it'll be a madness.
C1, humour it. Out of all the languages in the world, you decide to speak pure, unadulterated facts. Love that. Alexandros, hello guys, I'm happy with the win. Not bad at all. Yes. Love that. Right, okay. Next caller, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Next up, we got Ali B Gamer, bro. Yes, Ali. How you doing, mate?
Hey, Jordan, how you doing? You alright?
Yeah, man, I'm good. What do you make of the game?
I think we started slow, giving too many balls away, couldn't create chances. We just had one last chance in the first half and we used them. We got 1-0 up. I expect to score more goals in the second half, but we've seen Ederson Moraes more than Brighton's goalkeeper.
Yeah, that's true, actually. That's true. What do you think? What do you think the way that Brighton played? Did it surprise you the way that they came out? Because they looked like they were ready for a game of football.
Yeah, they're playing really good. They play attacking football. Like in the first half, they park the bus, they defend, but in the second half, they play attacking, and we park the bus in the second half. To be honest.
Yeah, we kind of shut up shop that second half. Was like, all right, we need to get this win.
Yeah.
Especially after all our missed chances, it kind of got to a point where you're just like, you know what, it's not our day. Let's just battle down the hatches. Unless you Cancelo or Zinchenko, who didn't get that memo.
The big chances of the game was Raheem Sterling penalty.
Yeah, it's one that everyone's going to talk about. But what do you make of it? How do you think the penalty kick fell to Raheem's feet?
What do you mean?
Like, how did it end up that Raheem Sterling was in a position that he was taking it? Why wasn't Kev taking it?
I think, because, Pep don't want to give all the penalties to Kevin De Bruyne, so everyone will know where he's going to take and going to analyze him. So he gives it to Raheem Sterling. But for me, I think Gundogan was a good person to take a penalty. Even Zinchenko was a good person. Even Gabriel Jesus. But Raheem Sterling, he always wants to take the penalty on the top right corner.
Yeah, sometimes I just wish he'd place it. Just play nice and simple.
The number one thing right, on a
Exactly.
penalty is just hit the target, man. Hit the target. You know what I mean? Make the goalkeeper make a save. Yes, you can all look back at a penalty and go, that was a crap penalty. You know what I mean? If it's a rubbish penalty. But at least if you make at the end of the day, you got a 50-50 chance, aren't you, really? You know what I mean? If you go left and the keeper goes right, your penalty can be crap. But if you send the keeper the wrong way, it's going in.
Yeah.
Just hit the target,
Yeah.
man.
No, he's never hitting a target when he's taking a penalty. He's always putting it outside.
Yeah, I feel like he gets in his own end a little bit, but the confidence thing, people are saying it was for confidence, but I feel like it did backfire and it wasn't in the right situation to do it. It should have been where it was winning like 3-0 or something, but still, it is what it is. The penalty was missed and we move on
Well,
from
at
that.
least
And
we got 3 points.
yeah, we got the 3 points. What do you make about Crystal Palace, Elliot?
Yeah, I was struggling to get points in recent years against Crystal Palace. Last year we drew. Last year, 2 years ago we lost. I think this year, because our defense has been improved, we can get the 3 points this time.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think it has the potential to be a little bit of a bogey team, I think. But
Exactly.
interesting to see what's what. Right, Elliot, any more points?
Yep. No, that's all. And just before I go, I think some people get me wrong when I speak about Lionel Messi last time. They thought I'm saying Lionel Messi is not a good player. I didn't say that. I just said that he's getting older. I didn't say he's not a good player. And no doubt he's the best player of all time. And if he's come to say it, I will happy.
Yeah, 100%.
We'll have a party, innit?
We'll have a party. Yeah,
You can host the party,
Exactly.
Ali. You can be
Exactly.
host Ali.
Host Ali, yeah. I'm host Ali and welcome to the Extra Club Messi party.
It's funny that, bro. Nice one, Ali.
Cheers, Ali.
Yeah, no worries. Cheers,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yes, I'm all for that, bro.
That was funny, that.
You know what I mean? Big session. Love that.
The Messi party.
Messi party, yeah.
Everyone invited.
I see a comment from the new member, bro. Harry Duncan. He said, what about Laporte at left back? Gives us defensive stability with Stones coming right, Zinchenko going wide left, and Cancelo being an inverted fullback. The three at the back could suit Laporte. We have wanted to see a three at the back. I think, but for
Oh,
me,
was he saying three at the back? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I thought he said left back.
To be fair, he does say left back.
I don't want Laporte to play left back.
I don't want it to
I don't want to see that. But I'll see the three at the back. I'll quite happily see the three at the back. I think actually we should probably try that in a game.
Yeah,
like a trial game.
That's what he's saying. I think he's saying Laporte is the left-sided centre back, Stones is the right-sided centre back. You've got Ruben Diaz in the middle, and then Zinchenko go wide left.
Oh yeah, I think he is saying.
Yeah,
that.
he is saying that.
Yeah, I'll back that. I'd like to see that given a goal because actually we played that. We played it a few times when we first got Mendy, and it was mint. It was proper mint.
Yeah,
and
it was
never
mint.
played it ever again.
And you know what's mad as well? We created so many chances.
Yeah,
Created so many.
I thought Zinchenko had a decent game today. I thought he did all right.
He got spun a few times, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, oh, that was funny.
That
to
was
be
funny.
fair.
That his ankles when it
Fully went.
absolutely exposed Zinchenko's pace, didn't it? he got murked. Right. Next up is that Doe?
I think Doug.
Or is it Doug?
Doug.
Oh wait, no, you wrote Doe.
I wrote Doug, but it's Doug.
It's Doug, but Lewis wrote Doe. So you know what I mean? We'll ask him what you might want to be called, Doe, bro. I doubt it, bro. You dough ball.
Doug's dough. He should make his own dough brand.
Yeah. Doe.
Come get your fresh dough. Doug's dough. Fresh, delivered daily.
Yes, Doug or Doe.
No, it's just a bit of there's context behind it.
So you don't sell dough.
No, unfortunately.
Is it Doug or is it Doe?
Doug.
There you
because-
go.
I'll give you the context quickly. Because of my stutter, I packed Douglas Costa on FIFA, and I went Douglas.
Oh, I see.
I get it now. Doug.
Yeah,
right,
so
I
it's a
see
bit
it.
of
Some people who are not in the
friendly
Discord won't
context.
understand that, but basically his name is Doug L and then like a dash and O.
Yeah,
So
I
that explains that. Right, Doug, go on, kick off, lad. What you saying?
I'm happy with the win. Not happy with Sterling at all, but I think that's plenty.
see. Yeah.
You don't really.
Mm.
I put in the general chat. Someone who looked shaky today but still had a good game was Cancelo. I don't know what was wrong with him today.
Yeah, it was a bit weird.
Caught out of position too many times. Gave the ball to That's 2 games in a row that he's done, along with the Pogba and.
Yeah, he seems to do this thing where he tries to take people on and then just loses the ball.
All that needs to happen there.
Yeah.
All that needs to happen is Pep just needs to say, Cancelo,
Rein it in.
please stop doing skills on the edge of our box, please. And then he goes, yes, boss. And then that's it, done. Hopefully, that's all that's needed. I'm just gonna go back, Doug. Go back to that Sterling thing, right? You said you're not happy with Sterling. Do you not agree though that players like Kevin De Bruyne, he's in his late 20s, Gundogan, played Champions League final, mate. Better penalty takers than Sterling. Do you not think that these players should be commanding the ball and saying, no, Sterling, you're not having it. You're not a good penalty taker. I'm going to have it. I take issue with them players rather than Sterling.
Oh yeah, completely. I think there's time to go many ways. I think they should have been doing their job. De Bruyne is captain, but what can you do really? He's missed it now.
That is true, yeah.
That is it.
I also put in the chat my predicted lineup for the next game. I think Sterling should start against Palace.
You'd
I really
start
think he should.
him. I think you might be on your own there. I don't think there's many people with you. Explain what's your reasoning for that then? Confidence or?
I think it could be a massive confidence booster if it works well. And I put Sterling on the left with Torres on the right and Foden as false.
Yeah, I can see
So
that.
if it works well, then that's a massive game for us. And if not, we've also got Jesus on the bench who can go to that false or left wing wherever we want to play or gets told to play.
Yeah.
I can back that.
Yeah. KDB had a good game. I think he played really well. Stones and Diaz, I think, is the best partnership I've ever had.
I agree. About that.
Cancelo for me had ons and offs. Zinchenko had a good game. Rodri it was the same as Cancelo had ons, where he was just giving the ball away. But I do think Fernandinho.
Yeah.
See, Fernandinho. I love Fernandinho. Me, ageless.
I thought he should have been coming on.
He's my favourite player, including Foden. Fernandinho is by far.
Yeah, he's sick.
Yeah, I think he should have come on at the end to calm it down. Good call, man. Make sure, because you basically just rated all the players, so make sure you go in the room and give the player rating.
Oh yeah, I've already done it.
You give him. Make sure you give me and Jody Potty a 10 in it.
Yeah.
Nice one, Doug. Thanks a lot for coming on, mate. Nice speaking to you, pal.
Cheers, in a bit.
Yes. Buzzing, Bray.
Buzzing. Guys, let's smash them likes, innit? We've got 256 people in the chat. We've got 137 likes.
Don't do Doug's, kids. I've seen that in the chat before.
Let's try and get it up to 200, guys. Let's get 200 likes. Let's go. Right, okay.
Yes. Next up is Ethan, bro.
Ethan Jones.
Ethan Jones. I like Ethan Jones.
Can I get an Ethan Jones? Can I get an Ethan Jones? Ethan. Give me Ethan.
You alright?
Yes,
yes. Ethan, how you doing, mate?
This is the period in the night, innit?
It's happened, bro. It's
already happened, and we've got like 5 more calls, bro.
It's happened.
Ethan, take it away, mate.
I actually have not much to complain about, and that's a bit weird.
Nice.
I like that.
Yeah, it's the first time I've not had a complaint, really. Bernardo Silva, though, no one's really mentioned him. I thought he was really good today.
Oh, he's incredible again.
For phoning show, we've not mentioned him at all.
That's weird, that, isn't it? Halfway through it and not mentioned him. What do you think? Do you reckon Bernardo's back?
Bernardo back.
Yeah, he's really good. Solid on the ball. I think it was like 4 key passes, 92% possession. Oh, God. 92% possession on the ball. Didn't lose it. Great player. He's back.
Hit the post as well, didn't he? He had a good chance there.
On that as well. Did you see the Meg?
Yeah.
Stops the ball straight through his legs.
The Megs.
Oh. If he'd have scored that, I'd have been buzzing.
Yeah, it was mad. You know what's?
It just shows his class. That.
Yeah, because everyone likes Bernardo, and when we did that video, the sad truth about Bernardo video, I was actually gutted after we made it because I was like, everything we've said there is true. He could end up being like a James Milner player, where he just doesn't play because he can't nail down the position.
He can't get in the team, innit?
If he's on top form, then you find a position for him. That's the difference between him and Milner. When Milner was on top form, he still didn't get in the team, innit? But But when Bernardo Silva's on top form, you find a space for him, and that's what I
because he
love
has
about
to
him.
be in there, doesn't he?
He's so good. He's mint.
Yeah, because he was jumping whenever the ball was. There was no like passing options. He'd just jump into CDM and take the ball, turn it around, look for space, passes. He's just that sort of player that I think we really need, and he's just so key. And if we can get him back to his best, yeah, incredible.
I completely agree. And I always say, you play Bernardo Silva, and 100% he'll outrun every single person on that pitch.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, the only downside is I've just heard in the press conference that Pep's just said KDB was too tired to take the penalty.
Well, what about
Yeah,
Ilkay?
he did.
That's
People saying that he's
ridiculous.
exhausted.
That was ridiculous. But I mean, you're walking up five steps and then taking a penalty. You know what I mean, I don't buy that at all. But
Yeah,
Ilkay Gundogan was on the pitch.
Ilkay Gundogan should have taken it if that was the case.
100, yeah.
Know what I mean?
Like, why put Sterling on it? And I don't know. It's done now, Demar. But
Yeah, it's over, innit?
yeah,
The points are ours.
The points are ours, and we move.
the
on to
points are
Palace.
ours.
Yeah. How big is this
But we can't
January
play-
month, Ethan?
How big is that for what?
How big is January for us as a football club?
Oh, January. Have to win every game.
Ooh.
Yeah,
You have to win
I think he'll win every game in January. We'll be in such a good position by the end of the month.
You'd expect us to be top, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I think we'll be.
Yeah.
Yeah, big
I
one.
think we need Liverpool. I know this is not what you think, but I think Liverpool. If Liverpool win and we keep up our form, we'll still go above them. I don't see Liverpool staying on with their defence they've got. So I think Man United are looking more of a threat. That's what I actually think, that they have to drop points, and Liverpool
See, I
draw a win for Liverpool.
I've been kind of swayed by LB on the sense that we never beat Liverpool at Anfield, so it's always like 3 points that you just take away from our season. Whereas if Liverpool lose, that's 3 points gone, isn't it? So like we can kind of like we've already got that advantage.
Yeah, but I don't know. Man United are looking.
They are looking good.
Don't say it, Ethan, bro.
No, I'm not saying it. I fucking hate United. But I fucking hate them. Like,
Keep saying
Oh.
it, Ethan.
If you keep doing that, that means we win, innit? Like you're bringing all the confidence of United fans in the chat down.
oh yeah. Anyway, yeah. I mean, just got to win all our games. Keep going. If we play bad, just keep getting 1-goal wins. If that's what it takes to win a Premier League, I'm having it.
Grind it out, innit?
Exactly. I mean,
Yeah.
that wins titles, innit? Grinding the games out.
Goals, win, titles. Yeah. Nice one, Ethan.
Yeah.
Nice one, bro.
All right, see you in a
speak to
bit.
again soon, mate.
Yeah. See you, Ethan.
That was funny, that.
That was funny. That.
Ethan.
It's defo that time. Chat,
Losing-
you all
losing
know.
the
You,
plot.
you all
Losing the
know
plot.
it. You know me and Lewis. At some point during the stream,
You know what it is, bro?
life
Look at-
becomes too
Look
hard.
how long we've been streaming for. An hour. That's the hour mark.
Oh, it's exactly. Basically, once we get an hour in, we've technically been streaming. Like, what time is it now? 9 o'clock.
Ethan.
We've been streaming since 5:30,
Yeah, let's do that.
and it's 9 o'clock.
It is. Ethan. Right, let's take the next call, Bray.
Yeah, before you keep saying Ethan, bro. You know who's next? It's Frankie. Frankie.
Frankie. Yes,
Frankie, come on down.
Whoa.
Yeah, yes, Frankie. How you doing, mate?
I'm all right. It wasn't the greatest game to watch. Scrappy.
Yeah.
You know, great.
How good was it,
Not
though?
happy.
How good was it, though, to scrape the points? How good was it actually to get the win? No, I mean, we wouldn't have won that game last year. No chance.
I mean, it's kind of like, you know, is it satisfying to, you know, just about win it? I don't think it is. Against Brighton, say it was against Liverpool or United. Yeah, if we scrape it and it's a great game, but I mean, Brighton didn't play very well, you know, and that's why they didn't score. I think if they had, they put out a weaker squad. I think if they had their best 11 out, I feel like they would have scored.
I think it got to a point where City were just like, you know what, we ain't actually gonna score here. We can't finish our chances.
Yeah.
Let's just chill. Let's just back
Yeah,
down.
and they backed the defence as well.
Yeah, they're just like, you know what, we back our
Yeah.
defence. Let's just go with it.
Which, to be honest, is actually quite good because last year I didn't back the defence.
I don't think
And
anyone
this
backed
year,
that.
you know,
I don't even think Pep backed the defence.
I'll happily sit back last 20 minutes.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, madness.
If it's what it takes, it's what it takes. End of the day, the 3 points are what important. So just do what it takes to get them 3 points. At the end of the season, we're not going to think about this game and think, "Oh, that was a rubbish game." If we've got the Premier League title in our hands, end of the day, it's 3 points. We're not going to think about Sterling's miss when we've got the Premier League title in our hands. When Sterling's holding that Premier League title, celebrating, no one's thinking about Sterling's penalty that we missed.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. But I do think it's not just about Sterling though. It's about the false nine. I think it works every so often. I think the reason why it worked at the Bernabeu, I remember we played it at the Bernabeu when we beat Real Madrid.
Yeah.
It worked because no one was expecting it. Real Madrid weren't expecting it. I wasn't expecting it. And it worked. It paid off. Then, now, it's like, this is our system. You need to set up. And I think the Duncan, that massive guy who was like 6'7", I heard, it was just chilling. You know, they didn't have anyone to mark. And there was no one in the box to mark.
So what would you do, Palace? Would you revert back to having a striker?
Definitely. I think start Jesus, because even when we brought Jesus on, we still stuck with a false nine and didn't score. You know, just
I agree. Actually,
just play him up front where he's obviously comfortable playing up front because he's played up front for the majority of his career already.
Yeah.
So I just don't understand why we don't play a striker when we've got a striker now.
Yeah. No, I agree. We went in this in the preview in this. We did go false nine just because we've been on a winning streak. However, I was very close to saying, I don't think it's going to work.
We both sat here thinking about it, thinking, why would we go false nine against Brighton? That doesn't make sense. But then was like, it's the winning way.
I think it was because of fitness. Because I think Jesus, against Birmingham, I don't think he was fully fit because obviously he'd come back like the day before or something. Or maybe a few days. He was the one on Christmas Eve or something that tested positive. So I think he was back, but I still don't think he was 100% ready to start against Birmingham. And I think because Aguero had to isolate, he was suddenly called upon. And I think today, I think he was rested again because he just wasn't ready to start.
Yeah, I think it'll be interesting against Crystal Palace to see if Jesus starts on the basis that after playing half an hour today, he was puffing.
Yeah,
he was blowing at the end of it, and obviously that's the side effects of having. I mean, he has just had COVID, so it'd be interesting to see whether he's fit enough to start that game on Sunday.
Yeah,
I think he should be. Probably gonna have half a day tomorrow, and then a couple of days should be fine. I think especially because we've got our 2 game in hands, I think we need to start resting a couple of players. Definitely, for sure.
Get him on bleep test, mate. If he gets over a 6, he's good enough to start.
A 6?
I don't know, bro.
Is 6 not a chill on a bleep test?
No, I don't think so, bro.
Is it not? I'm sure when you do police
No,
stuff,
professional football players should be getting like 13.
No,
exactly.
I know some kids in my PE class back in high school were getting 13.
Yeah, you can't be getting a 6.
I was buzzing when I got a 6. I can't run for toffee, me. Frankie, good call, man. Thanks a lot for coming on, bro.
It's alright. Thanks for having me on again.
Yeah, man. Cheers, Frankie.
Right, cheers.
Maybe that's a good video for Extra Club members. Me and Jordan do the bleep.
Oh
test.
my god, let's do it.
Should we do it, bro?
Should we book a bleep test? Film it. We'll set up some cameras.
Do a bleep test.
And me and LB do the bleep test.
Yeah. I'm game, bro.
I'm game. See how good we do.
Yeah. We'll definitely be below average.
Yeah, defo. And you know what would be funny as well? You won't want to be last. Oh my god, there should be a forfeit.
A forfeit.
Whoever loses has to do a forfeit.
What's the forfeit though?
I don't know. Nothing outrageous like shave your hair off, because like you say, you might never grow back in it, and and you don't want to see me bald. I don't want to see you bald, bro. You know what I mean? So you don't need to book it. You just get the audio off YouTube for the bleep test. Yeah, but we need to go somewhere to do it though, innit? Can't just do it in my garden.
Go car park or something, innit?
Oh, as the car park.
Go ask us, bro.
As the car park, bring speaker.
Yeah. And then when we pass out, go and ask the pharmacy and get the powers out.
No Kid 2, not Bald Jordan. We're not seeing Bald Jordan. Yeah, okay, right. Lose a run around Manchester United shirt. No, because we've just been running on the.
Yeah, that's just a terrible idea. Like, I'm not wearing a United shirt ever, not for anything, and I ain't running after I've just ran.
I mean, the punishment for running shouldn't be running.
Yeah.
It needs to be something.
We'll think of it.
Would you dye your hair silver, bro?
No. Right, let's go. Let's take the next call, Bray.
Sportsport, I would have gone. Right, bro. Right, just a word on this one, JT. He's got some explaining to do.
Oh, yeah, hasn't he?
Yeah. So, player ratings and that, Jordy Party and LB are always in there. JT rated us a 6 today. Let's find out why.
By the way, bro, can we shut that door?
Is it open?
Yeah.
How long has that been open?
Been open for a while, and I thought you just wanted the freshness.
Nah, bro, it's freezing.
It's freezing, isn't it?
I didn't know this was open.
I thought you just wanted the fresh. I was like, Jordan must just want the fresh room, innit?
I didn't know it was open.
Them fresh vibes. Who's on, bro? JT, Joe T, Joey T, Joe T on the mic, Joe T on the mic.
On the mic, who's right?
Perfect. Yo, what were you saying about the ratings and stuff then? What was controversial? What did I put that was controversial?
you put me and LB as a 6.
Did I? I didn't know that were an option. I've never done them before, right? So I'm going through them all. I didn't even realise I'd done that. I was just going off my head because sometimes when I got to the end, I was just like, oh.
Clicking anything.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing, to be honest, because I just sort of lost my interest.
Yeah. What are you saying then, Joe? What do you make of that game?
It was good, defensively good. I think got a bit nervy though. I often sort of when it's them kind of games, it just sort of makes me a bit like shaky because I always have this like feeling in the back of my mind that it's just gonna go wrong, but it didn't. It was fine. Was there many scares? I mean, Stones made a couple of good tackles to stop them going 1-up, but a pretty solid defensive performance once again. Ruben and John doing it at the back.
Yeah, they did bits again today, and you know what I mean. It's just becoming like expected now, isn't it? It's becoming less amazing because you're just kind of expecting how good it is. Like the Ruben's tackle that led pretty much to the first goal was.
Yeah, that was from the counter. Was it a counter? Yeah, it was from that. Would you give any of them two defenders man of the match, or would you say it's Foden?
Foden's goal was class.
Foden's goal was class, and it kind of came from nothing, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
I thought genuinely just played well anyway.
Yeah, he did play well, so I'll probably give him man of the match. But again, John Stones and Ruben Diaz, again, were just solid.
They deserve a joint partnership award, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
Maldini and Nesta at the back at the moment.
Yeah. And honestly, have you ever seen a partnership like it? A lot of people say like Company and Lescott and stuff like that, but I just don't. I don't feel the togetherness in them two as much.
It's one of them's always better than the other one, and I know maybe Ruben's slightly. I don't know. Actually, I don't know what I'm saying. They're both as good as each other.
At the moment, they both look as good as each other.
They complement each other extremely well as well.
Yeah.
One has weaknesses that the other one doesn't, which means it sort of evens it out perfectly.
Yeah.
Like I say, maybe the Rags, Ferdinand and Vidic, that kind of partnership. Ferdinand was always quicker.
Yeah.
Vidic was slower. You know, I think Stones would be the quicker one, wouldn't he? And good partnerships, and you can tell they want to play together. I think that's most important because I wonder if last year there was always reluctance of Laporte playing with Otamendi. I don't think he wanted to because he knew, secretly he knew that something bad was probably on the cards.
And another thing for me is in the defence is our centre backs have always gone into the games kind of not knowing who they're going to be playing with because he kept switching up trying to find the right form.
Yeah.
Whereas now we have actual consistency.
I've always said to City fans, I know, family and stuff like that, it's always sort of the problem is there's no consistent starting lineup like Klopp, so it kind of like it messes the system up a bit. And last year he was so chop and change every game because we didn't know what we were doing. But now that we've got that clear picture, what we want to happen and how we want to do it, if we keep all right, maybe the front three changes sometimes, but not the whole team, especially the back line, which is the most important bit. You can't be changing that. Why do you think Liverpool barely conceded last year? Because it was the same back line every game, apart from, and obviously when they had Adrian in, look what happened. It went tits up, didn't it? So, you know, there you go. If you've got the consistency of that starting lineup, then it means that they're going to be consistent for you, I think.
How about that?
How about that?
About that, Frankie, bro. Oh, no, it's not about
Frankie, it's JT.
Yeah. JT, any other points, bro?
Sterling, never take a pen, please. Thank you.
Thank you, bye.
Just stop doing it, man. Work on your finishing. You're absolutely you're dire at finishing. You've got potential to be world class. Maybe in the training ground, work on it more. I don't know what they're doing. Is he practicing running that he doesn't need to do? Just I don't know. Pep needs to have a sit down with him and tell him. Because what was it? I saw the commentator said something like he scored like 19 goals by this time last year or something. Like, I don't know what the stat was, but it was like half the amount of goals. Is it a confidence thing? Because I know Sterling's never been like a world-class finisher, but he's been always kind of good. Now he's just kind of a bit like you never know if he's going to actually score in a game or not. I'll never put him down as a definite scorer.
No.
That's why I don't have him in my fantasy team.
No chance, man.
No, not a chance.
No chance. Good call, Joe. Thanks a lot for coming on, man.
Thanks, no problem. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, man. Cheers, Joe.
Yes. LB, do you use My Protein for supplements? No, I do not.
No, expensive. Expensive.
My Protein? No, actually, be shit, bro.
What am I thinking of? The expensive one, bro. Oh no, My Protein's the one that I use.
Which one do you use?
My Protein, yeah.
Yeah.
That is the one I use.
My Protein is sick. But no, I don't have. I've got like a little bit of a milk intolerance, so I don't have. I don't have whey, so I get like vegan protein. So I actually get.
Do they not do vegan protein?
They do. They do. They do. In fact, I've just actually started getting their clear vegan protein, which is nice, but it's very expensive. It's like double, maybe even triple the price of normal.
Is
protein.
it?
So there's a company called Awesome Protein Supplements, and they do pretty sick protein, which is decent.
Yes,
which is like normal price.
What's him?
Right, Bray, let's take the next car.
Next up is Lewis Gillies, bro.
Yes. COD Slammer now.
A COD Slammer. He surprised me as well at how good he was at COD.
Is he good? Yeah. I was only. I think I had like 5 games and then I got off.
Yeah, you knackered last night. I could tell.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. He's actually decent. He surprised me. He wasn't. I'd say the least. The extra.
There we go.
Yes, Lewis, how you doing? Just before I started slating the COD players, in it. So let's go. I was just about to reveal to the chat who the worst COD player in the extra club is, and it's not you.
I wasn't that yesterday. Don't lie.
Nah, you was decent. You was actually decent. I was like, yeah, sick.
It was okay, but man, I hate to keep coming all negative. Just what everyone's been saying. Fully as a fan base, we like as soon as Sterling picked up the penalty, we were just like, oh, for goodness sake. Like everyone just knew he's gonna miss. This is just off the top of my head. So I don't know if any of you watched pre-season back in 2019 before last season, but Wolves in China, he missed a penalty in that game. Another penalty. Wolves, it was that one where we lost 3-2, where he got absolutely rinsed by Adama Traore. So he scored a really nice goal in that game, but then he smashes it straight at the keeper, and then he scores off the rebound. But then, yeah, I mean that's not convincing. And then he had another one against Watford, post down. And that was like understandable because I think they came out after the game and said that it was sort of because we'd already bagged second place back, and sort of just because Sterling was going for top goal scorer. I mean, it didn't really matter. Like I think we were already 4-0 up or something like that at that point in the game. So I mean, sort of. But look, last time I remember him scoring like a convincing penalty was in the Carabao Cup 3 years ago against Chelsea. Like, come on! I've seen nothing to convince me that he's actually going to improve and become a good penalty taker. So as soon as he picks up the ball, someone's got to be put that down. You're not taking it, man. You're not taking it. You know.
I back that. I agree, bro. This is why My only frustration with Sterling is in that situation, I just think you should try and hit the target. But my frustration is mainly, for me, I'm looking at players, I keep saying it, I'm looking at players like Kevin, I'm looking at players like Gundogan and say, look, guys, you're the experienced players in the team. You know, Gundogan's played a Champions League final. Kevin De Bruyne is one of the best players in world football. He's in top 5 players in world football. You know, you guys should be taking control of that situation and saying, you're not taking it. You know, one of us is taking it. And this thing about Kevin De Bruyne apparently being too tired to take a penalty, I'm sorry, that does not wash. And even if it does, then Gundogan is more than capable. I think he went 11 penalties without missing and then he missed one. So they should be taking it. Yeah, I agree. Lewis, your connection kept on breaking out, bro. So I'm not sure what happened there. So I think we'll leave it there because it's breaking out. I'm not sure what happened. Are you in the normal place, bro? Are you in the same place that you normally are?
Sorry, say again?
Yeah. Your internet, the connection, the internet keeps on cracking out. I thought it was just us, but everyone in the chat saying it's lagging as well. I was just asking if you was in the same place as you normally are for the calls because we've never
down his dodgy alley.
Yeah, we've never had that problem before with you. I don't think. So a bit weird.
Is it all right now? I don't know what the hell's going on.
It was just kept on lagging out, bro. It's like it was.
It's fine now. It seemed fine when we were talking then, but
yeah.
All right. Yeah, like, but if it's a confidence and it's like, giving it to, give him the confidence. Like, he's had plenty of opportunities to get that confidence and open play. We've said so many times, like, what? Come on, just drive at defenders and actually have a go at goal. But, he shouldn't need to have to score a penalty to get this confidence. He's had so many chances to score these goals from open play,
I back it, bro. I back it. And if it was an opportunity for him to get his confidence up, this was not the game for it at this moment in time. We should have waited until the next game or something, until we're 2-0 up, 3-0 up, to take it 1-0 up when there's still a couple of minutes left. For me, was just ridiculous, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice one, Lewis. What I'll do, Lewis, I'll speak to you later, bro, because the internet keeps connecting, so I'll speak to you later about it, because I don't know what's happening. I don't know if it's yours or where it's our connection.
Yeah, that's fine.
So I'll speak to you in a bit, innit? Nice
Spot
one,
on,
bro.
lads. Later on.
See you later on.
See, I don't know what's happened, because that's never happened with Lewis before, so I'm not sure whether it's like something's going on there, but we'll speak to him in a minute and get it sorted out.
People are theorising why, innit?
Oh, don't worry, bro. Don't worry. I clocked it. I clocked the chat. Probably should not have looked at it. See, when things are going wrong, don't look at the chat.
See, but I can't not look at the chat.
Don't look at the chat when things are going wrong, bro.
What happens to me?
They don't help you.
Nah, the chat are toxic, innit? They don't want to help. They want to make it worse. They want to fuel the fire. And the fire is my face, innit? So then basically they want to fuel the fact that I start laughing. And then I look at you, bro. And then when I see you nearly start laughing, and I'm like, oh no, that's made it worse. That's what it is, though. That's the way the chat be. See, look, so funny trying to make Jordan laugh in that situation. That's toxic. Chat's naughty.
Right, Bray, 3 more calls to go. Let's go.
3 to go. The final 3. I sound like what's it called? Optimus Prime then. Bring me the cube. That's what it is. Who's next? The gang cow. I couldn't find his face. Yes, James.
Hello.
How you doing, mate? What's your thoughts?
My thoughts are that Leroy Sané's just scored a banging free kick.
Sané just got a banging free kick?
Yep. 25
Has it?
yards out.
Was it like the one against Schalke?
Yeah, very similar to that one.
Ah, disgusting. You know what I mean? It was his birthday the other day. Me and Lewis talked about this before, and it was horrible seeing all his goals and that, and seeing how good he was. And then now he's scoring free kicks and that. Not about that.
Yeah, the One Football commentary as well for that goal on the app. They referred to him as the former Manchester City man.
No. See, that makes it worse. The feels, innit? The feels.
Yeah.
Just to let you know, I think you scared Lewis off when he came on the call. You came on the call, Lewis was like, you know what? I'm dashed. I'm done. It's in a bit.
He knew I was going to talk about Sané.
That's it. He's thinking ahead and he's like, you know what? I can't do it. He's gone outside now to cry. He's outside now sobbing because Leroy Sané scored. Look what you've done, James.
We should have just kept Sané and brought him on for the penalty.
Oh yeah, I know, Jesus. What do you make Sterling taking the penalty? Why do you think it fell to him? Everyone's saying confidence. Do you think it was confidence, or do you think it was random?
Yeah, I think it was. I think it was confidence, but I'm like, and what Pep came out and said is that Kev didn't take the penalty because he was tired. If that was penalty was in a shootout, would Kev have taken one?
Yeah, exactly. So say Champions League final, that penalty comes
Champions
about.
League-
Kev's
yeah.
knackered. Does that mean Kev doesn't take it?
If we got to a Champions League final on penalties and Kev's not taking one, I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, 100%. I'm getting out of the room. That's what I'm doing. I'm not existing. I just if we're in the Champions League final, right, and it's down to penalties, and Kevin De Bruyne isn't taking that penalty that could win us the game, I will log off my brain, and I will wake up the next day and I'll ask Lewis what happened. that's the only acceptable way of going about that. Going back to today's game, who do you think your standout performer was?
Standout performer. Ooh. I don't know. Like I might just go back to the fallback of John Stones and Diaz.
Yeah, to be fair, they're the best. They're the best in the world, mate.
Yeah.
Calling it.
Yeah.
Best two centre backs in the world is John Stones and Ruben Diaz. Hands
Best,
down.
I'd say best partnership. I don't think they're necessarily the best two centre halves.
Oh yeah,
the best partnership
together. Yeah, they come as a package.
Because like
innit?
you've got like Van Dijk, Sergio Ramos.
Yeah, you know when you get like Virgin Media and you get the phone as well, it's like that, and it's the package. You need to get that package deal, and they are the package deal.
Yeah.
Any points you want to make, James?
I've got a list of four players on the pitch at the time of the penalty that should have taken the penalty before Sterling.
I like this. Tell us.
Kevin De Bruyne.
Yeah.
Ilkay Gundogan.
Yeah.
Gabby Jesus and Bernardo Silva.
Have we ever seen Gabby Jesus take a pen? I don't think I have.
He has taken pens.
Gabby
before.
would hit the target.
Gabby would get it on
might
target.
not necessarily take a great penalty, but he would hit the target. Bernardo Silva, I feel that would be the same. I think they both hit the target, which is an improvement on what we just had.
Yeah.
And even if Fernandinho on just for the penalty.
I'd have. I wanted Fernandinho on a bit like about 20 minutes before the end. Bring Fernandinho on, and then we could kill the game then, couldn't we? End of the day though, we won, didn't we? We got 3 points.
Yeah, 3 points, clean sheet.
Yeah.
Can't ask for much more.
Exactly, another clean sheet, another one under Stones and Rubens.
Yeah. And even have Ruben taking the penalty.
Yeah, that's what the chat's saying. Ruben Diaz scored pens. Ruben Diaz does what he wants, innit?
Yeah.
Anyway, James, thank you for coming on, mate.
Yeah, thanks again, guys.
Cheers, mate. Oh wait, James, are you feeling better?
I am feeling a wee bit better. Yeah, I've still got like some mad headache,
Yeah.
but apart from that, I'm fine.
It's all that sugary food you was eating.
You need to get off the sugar, mate. Get on the chemicals.
Get on the the chemicals.
Well, I was on the broccoli pasta.
Broccoli pasta.
He was,
mate.
yeah.
Sounds disgusting, but I hope it was nice. Cheers, mate.
It was a bit
Mate,
spicy.
Was it nice?
Cheers, guys. Bye.
You're gonna have to
it
tell
was
us if it was
nice,
nice,
yeah.
bro. It was
It was
nice.
nice. Yeah.
Ah, sick. dude.
Recommend it.
decent.
I've got a few chili flakes in there.
Oh, little Gordon Ramsay over here, bro.
Spicing
Yeah.
it up. Ooh.
Big.
Right, cheers, James. See you in a bit.
Cheers, bye.
On a real sound disgusting.
I on 100 million% do not believe that broccoli pasta is nice.
Broccoli, spicy, mackerel pasta, mate.
Broccoli spicy mackerel pasta. That isn't.
What I don't understand is it's such a change from his tea the other week.
It's
gone like full circle mode.
The other week, man was having like beans on toast with a side of energy drink, and like he had like Wotsits all over me. He had a full bag of
Starburst
Haribos.
and
You
that.
know what I mean? He was like having like some like sweet. Even his other one sounded disgusting. To be fair, I just think the guy's raw, man.
The guy's raw.
He eats disgusting shit. So I mean, James, Fix up, or else you're not going to be healthy. Get on the chemicals, right?
Raw.
Moving on.
Not about them meals. And
Yeah.
James meals.
James's meals, man.
One day James will have a meal that we actually like, bro.
Nah, I don't believe it.
Nah, you don't think so?
I don't believe it.
James, every time we do a stream now, you got to
need
tell
to
us
tell
what
what
you're
you're
eating,
eating,
innit?
mate.
You need to tell us your meal, and one day you'll have a meal that we enjoy in it. Right, let's take the call. Have you got one more call? Or two more calls?
Two more callers, bro. I eat what I want, he put.
No, you do you, innit?
You do you, James. Don't listen to us.
You eat your broccoli pasta, mate.
Yeah, you eat your broccoli pasta with your mackerel and chili flakes on it.
Nah.
I'd just rather not eat.
Yeah, I'd rather not eat, bro.
I'd be like, nah,
I'd rather, nah, not eating.
nah,
bro.
fam. I'm done with that.
I don't want to eat the trees, innit?
Oh, man. I actually like broccoli.
You know what I'd
Absolutely
rather
like
eat?
broccoli.
I'd rather eat rich tea biscuits fully dehydrated, bro.
Yeah.
Seriously, lord.
Yeah, bare rich tea biscuits, fully dehydrated, where so much that when you chew it, it's just dust in your mouth, isn't it? Like, I'd rather eat that than James's tea.
Oh, man. Right, let's take the next call, bro.
Oh, man.
See what these guys are having for tea, innit?
Yeah. Reddit says you guys are getting 0 rating. Yeah, James definitely unticking them 10s. Yes, Epic Nin. How you doing, mate?
Good, man. Is this how sad it has become that you're that tired? So you just talk about broccoli? Is
It's
that
true,
how?
man. That's
is-
how
is
it
that-
goes, bro. After 5
That's
hours.
how every stream goes.
Yeah. Man, what are you saying anyway?
What have you had for tea?
That's why I sent a message to LB that I wanted to be last on the list because I was eating my dinner. So
what was it?
Come on, you got to do better than James.
yeah.
If you come out with some dash meal now.
I had a fish with soup, vegetable soup.
Jordan isn't happy. Jordan's not happy, bro. You don't like fish, bro? Why you don't like fish? Jordan's gone, bro. I
Oh,
like
come
fish,
on,
man.
yeah.
I like fish,
Come
bro.
on.
And I like soup. I don't know why he's got off. I like soup. What soup was it? Or was it like a fish soup?
No, it was no. So the fish was separate from the soup. Yeah, it's just a normal fish. Yeah, but the soup was just a vegetable soup.
Bro, I
Yeah.
don't think there's anything wrong with that. I back that meal. High protein, low carb, low fat. I think it's a sick meal.
To be fair, fish
It's a
soup.
healthy meal.
Epic Nin getting games,
healthy
bro.
meal.
It is healthy, innit? I'm only joking. It is healthy.
I back it, bro. Anyway, talk about football, innit? What you saying?
Football, not fish.
I mean, it was a grinding result, isn't it? So a good goal. Apart from that, nothing special. But one player I want to say is Bernardo Silva. See, when you play him consistently, that's when you get a very good performances. No wonder why he's not been playing well the last 2 seasons. Not been getting enough consistent games.
How about that?
But that false nine at the start of the game, I was happy with the formation and sub, and the players we had for the starting 11 because it was like a winning formula. So you have to stick with the winning formula. So what's the point of changing after winning so many games?
Yeah.
But I just think maybe against like smaller teams, maybe consider putting like a player up front instead of false nine.
I completely agree.
Because eventually, people, some teams will find us out in terms of that particular system. So you have to change it all around every time. So
Yeah, I actually totally agree. I was in the same position, like I say on the preview. I was like, I kind of think we should play a striker against this team. However, we're winning, so don't change what when we're winning. But today, I think even though we did create chances, there was so many times when we was like crossing the ball in the box, and we just didn't have anyone there really. And I just think, yeah, I agree with you, bro. I think that when we're playing the smaller teams, we should probably consider playing a striker. Maybe every so often switch it up, you know what I mean? You know, to drop something in there that might confuse the opposition. But we played this now quite a few games in a row, and I think that, I think we maybe should revert to having a striker. Who would you play up front, though? Because Jesus isn't really exactly banging in. He's just come back from COVID. Would you play Jesus or Torres or...
I get why when Jesus came on, yeah. I think because he's like playing like that Firmino type player, because Jesus is a better link up. It's more of a link up type of a striker compared to Sergio Aguero. that's why I kept it that way to just link up the wingers.
Yeah.
But I just anyway, Jesus doesn't score in his game. He doesn't score a lot of goals anyway, so it doesn't really make any difference. The only plus he has for us is just his work rate. So
yeah.
I just want to talk about that penalty situation. And Raheem Sterling. You can't get a Raheem Sterling without missing a crucial chance in the game. Otherwise, a Raheem Sterling that doesn't exist. Not gonna lie.
I know. Yeah, it is a bit frustrating, isn't it? The whole situation.
But like, what who do you think should our penalty lineup should be? For one, we know that for number one it should be KDB, and then who next?
Gundogan
and
I think Zinchenko would take a good penalty. I think he's got a solid left foot. I think he's got a solid left foot. I think Zinchenko would take a solid penalty.
It's kind of worrying because we're not very good penalty takers. Especially if say we had a very important game and we just got a penalty in the last minute and we were still 0-0. We had to pick a. No, we're not gonna do something stupid like we did today for Sterling, who just misses over the bar like he usually did for big chances. Yeah, but we have to be cautious the way we do on the pitch and our decision making. So, but overall, it's good to have this grinding result just to show how tough we are on the pitch and stuff.
I agree. It's
and
evidence,
and we are able to grind out results. Last year we never done that, so it's a massive improvement. So
it shows in it, and I think we'll look back at the end of the season at these kind of wins and think they were massive. They were big crucial wins. Shit at the moment, it won't feel
like
as
for
big
example
now,
that. Sorry for interrupting, but for example that Vincent Kompany goal, we had to grind out the result for that Vincent Kompany goal to continue our run and be able to win the league. So yeah.
I agree, bro. Good call, Epic Nin. Good call. Thanks a lot for coming on, man.
Cheers, mate.
No, in a bit, man.
Yes, great call.
Can
I just say, right? When the guy said fish soup, this is what I imagine, bro. This is what I imagined, isn't it? Like a full fish, just in a broth.
Yeah.
Just sitting in there, bro. And now the chat think the fish should have taken the pen, bro.
Ollie says you're codding me off.
Oh no.
Oh my days! Right, last call. And
last call.
Soccer food. This last guy's called Stadium Nachos, mate.
See, now that sounds great.
I'd love a nachos, mate.
But by the way, people saying KTB. Oh no! I fell into the trap.
What did you do, bro?
Oh no!
What happened, bro?
Bro. They're saying Epic in the way he says KDB.
Yeah.
Sounds like Kate.
You killed him.
I can't even say it.
John is dead. I'm gonna have to continue this. Yes, Stadium Nachos. How you doing, bro?
I'm doing well. How you guys living?
I'm doing all right. Jordan's currently dying in it, so he's not currently with us at the moment.
I know you guys are ready to get off of this, off this stream, so I'll hopefully make it quick.
No worries, bro. What you got to say, man?
But your Stadium Nachos does sound like it's a good meal any time of the day.
Oh, mate, nachos is a top scran. No matter what time of day it is, nachos can work.
Right? It's like one of my fantasy names that I use from my fantasy leagues. The Stadium Nachos.
Yeah. No, so I love a little nachos, man. A little bit of guacamole there, a bit of salsa, bit of cheese on there as well. You know what I mean?
Now I'm just waiting for us to be able to attend matches and be any stadium open up just for any sports.
Yeah,
would be that's the first thing I'm going to grab is just some nachos and just sit there. I wouldn't even watch the game. I'll just eat the nachos.
Yeah, they don't do nachos in our. Well, obviously not in the stadiums, innit? In our stadiums, bro, you get pies, burgers, and chips. That's about it. Or Bovril as well. I think you can have Bovril as well. That's it. You ever had a pie, bro? Do you have pies in America? I don't know if this is a thing. Do you have pies in America?
Not really, no.
You've never had? Have you ever had a pie in your life?
Some stadiums do, but not every. It's not like a a staple to stadiums.
Mate, what
You know,
you
if
need
you know
to
what I
do,
mean, like
pies, mate. Pies are banging, and also sometimes if you put them on a muffin or a bun or whatever you call them, put a little bit of sauce on there.
Oh, tomato sauce.
Oh,
Big.
I tell you, stadium nachos. That, my friend, is a 5-star meal. That's a gourmet meal.
That is gourmet, that, and we used to get it all the time, didn't we?
Yeah, big meal, big meal. Anyway, sorry,
then
bro.
the next time I'm at the Etihad, I'll definitely I'll try this combo out.
Try it, bro. Try it, and you will not regret it.
100%.
What are you saying, then? Talk to me about the game, stadium.
I think honestly, I'm not mad at the performance. I think it was gritty, and it was enough to get the points, which I'm perfectly fine with and happy with that we got the 3 points, because really that's really what all that matters at this point. And you know, being able to get a result is a big improvement. And I mean, everybody's already mentioned it. It's this grinding out of results is really what's going to determine the league at this point. And based off of the performances from everybody across the league, it's these grind out results that are going to be the ones that determine who wins this league.
Yeah, well, this is it. You got to grind these results out, aren't you? You know what I mean? It's not pretty. You're not going to win every game 5-0. So I just think that we'll look back. We could look back at this game at the end of January and go, yes, that was big. That was a massive win.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. And I also feel like this is sort of mentally preparing us, because I think this is the season where Pep really wants to obtain that Champions League trophy. And when we go into these big games against, you know, the juggernauts like Bayern or something, we're going to have to grind those results out. We surely can't beat them, you know, in the final third. Our final third compared to theirs is just, it's not there. But if we can get a 1-0 lead on them, I mean, and grind the rest of the result out, I think we'll be more happy about that performance than, you know, us going in there and, you know, going a 2-3 match or 3, you know, something like that.
Yeah. What did you make of
So
the
I
whole
think it's
penalty
just mentally
saga?
preparing us.
What did you make of the penalty saga?
I'm not gonna be you know, a dead horse at this point. I think everybody's already touched on it. It's really it is what it is, but it's just sad that we don't have a consistent penalty taker when you got a team like Real Madrid and their defender Sergio Ramos is the one who's taking all their penalties and he's scoring.
That is actually
That's true, that, isn't it?
The centre back takes their penalties, bro.
Why not try Ruben, innit? Get him on it.
What was that?
Try Ruben as the penalty taker.
It's shameful that that's the case. That a team with center back is better free penalty taker than any of our squad members.
Yeah. No,
it's ridiculous.
I think you've made some good points there, bro. I think you're right. This was a game. Okay, it wasn't pretty, but this result is massive. It keeps our winning run going. It keeps our unbeaten run going, and it just keeps this January, you know, ticking along nicely. This is a massive month. We can't afford to drop points this month, man, because next month is a disgusting one. And
I definitely agree, and I think that I speak only from an experimental standpoint, because what I saw today was that basically we were playing a back three. Rodri would drop into that back line so often that it looked like we were just playing 3 at the back. And you would see Ruben. Ruben actually had some great runs into the mid, and some, you know, ping the ball across a little bit. But I think when Laporte comes back, I think if we're not utilizing him enough, we can play Cancelo on the left and put in a 3-man backfield with Laporte, Ruben, and Stones, and then have Kyle Walker on the other side. And we all know that Kyle defensively is better than he is going forward, but Cancelo is better going forward than he is defensively. So I think it would actually add balance, and you know, Cancelo can actually go into the mid, into that sort of that number 6 role, and really actually be that defensive midfielder or help overload in the midfield if needed. So I don't know, that's just something I think we need to experiment on. But you know, that's some game that we're playing a low tier team, like in the FA Cup. In the FA Cup we drew, what was it?
Cheltenham,
something like that. We just need to experiment and see what we can do with that, because I think that would actually help us and keep Laporte happy as well, because we're looking at this new partnership of Ruben and Stones, but we also want to keep Laporte happy because we know the quality he is.
Yeah, I agree, bro. I agree. You got some good points there. Thanks a lot for coming out and making them, bro. And thanks a lot for waiting as well. I know you waited a while.
Yeah, waited time.
Always.
Appreciate your patience.
You guys take care.
You
Till
too,
next
man.
time.
See you later, bro.
See you back.
Cheers.
Boom. And that, my friends. We got a super chat from the Gan Cow. Coming in with a £2 super chat. He says, extra time, DFB Pokal Kiel versus Bayern Munich live on OneFootball right now. Yes,
So
go check it out.
I've just put I've just pinned it. So download the OneFootball app with that, and you can watch the game for free.
Yeah.
Apparently, bro, when he was out having a piss, I told James that you made that. Basically, me and James figured it out that you knew he was going to talk about Leroy Sané, and you didn't want to get upset, and you left.
That's true, bro. I didn't know no piss in it. That was a fake news.
Yeah, Leroy Sané, bro, apparently scored a worldie free kick.
Did it?
Can I just say, yes, I died.
You did die, but you fully died,
bro.
Never seen that before, no.
Bro. The thing is, right? Epic Nim was on before, and then it's ruined my life.
What? Epic Nim?
Do you understand why I was laughing yet?
Yeah, I understand it now.
KDB, KTB.
Yeah.
KDB it sounds like KEB. KEB.
I get it.
And honestly, that I wasn't even laughing. I was laughing a little bit, and then he was like, "What are you laughing at?" It was the explaining it, bro. It was me explaining why I'm laughing. I'm laughing at KTB, and then I was done, innit?
You was done, bro.
Then I was done, and then you know what I mean. I was honestly
the chat get us going, though, innit? The chat know what they're doing, bro. I had to turn the chat off at one point.
I seen it, bro. I seen you die, bro. You died, and then I started dying again.
I couldn't deal with it, bro. I had to turn it off. I was like, I'm gonna start laughing, and I was the only one here. I was like, I can't deal with it, innit? And I have to turn the chat off, otherwise I'm gonna die as well.
You did well, bro. You held it together.
I did.
You know what I mean? The folding shows shoulders. I mean, the folding shows whatever it is on your shoulders. Took it back, took both hands, innit?
I did it, bro. I did it. Right, guys, we'll wrap it up there. Been a mad night of streaming again, as always. We've got a few new members. If you're a new member, make sure you get yourself in the Discord server. The link is in the community tab. Go hit that and we'll get you in. There's a few people waiting to be accepted, so I'll get that done now.
Tier 3s, by the way.
Oh yeah, tier 3. Remember
on a Sunday. When is it? Evening. 4.
That afternoon.
Yeah, Sunday afternoon, whenever it is. We'll be watching we're doing a watch along of the United game.
Yeah, so come along if you're a tier 3 member. Come along to that watch along, and then we'll obviously have the normal watch along as usual. Shout out to Hugh. Shout out to Johnny as well for sick modding tonight.
Smashed it, boys.
And thank you for everyone coming along, guys. Make sure you download OneFootball, link in the description or somewhere. But yeah, we'll catch you next time. Make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell for daily Manchester City videos. Our review will be going up very shortly. Stream highlights as well. That should be a funny one. And yeah, we'll catch you in a bit.
Yeah, man.
See you later, guys. Oh.